About small businesses that worry about a higher minimum wage, but for balance, there's this new report that tells you who could benefit from a higher minimum wage. First of all, who earns the minimum wage? And by the way, this is in Hawaii. Fewer than 5% of our minimum wage earners are teens. I mention that because for years there was this argument that teens don't have to make more than a low wage because they're not actually living on it. But that's less than 5% of minimum wage earners. 56% are women. How many of these people that I'm about to mention earn the minimum wage? Well, 48% of all women are minimum wage earners, which is astonishing. 46% of Native Hawaiians. 64% of Pacific Islanders. So there are elements of our community that are disproportionately affected by our bottom end wages. And finally, how many of these next groups do? Well, 2/3 of minimum wage earners, of earners in retail make minimum wage, and more than 80% of food service workers do. Now, in retail, that's a lot of people, but some of those people also get commissions, so it's maybe not so bad as the restaurant industry. The restaurant industry is the real issue right now because they operate on very thin margins. Almost everybody makes minimum wage, and restaurants are having trouble even paying that level. At a time when their costs are going up, there's a lot of competition. They have their rent costs are very high, and they also face the expense of plastic bans that are coming into fruition right now. So that's why they're against it so much, and it certainly is understandable. But $21,000 a year, which is the current minimum wage, you could have 2 jobs at the minimum wage, working 16 hours a day, and you still couldn't live on it.
Yeah. So this 48% of women making minimum wage, this number is shocking to me. Is that 48% of women in the workforce?
Yes.
Okay. Not all women, but still very high.
Yeah, we're not counting people that aren't in the workforce at all.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Howard. All right, let's get a check of our traffic.
It is very heavy from the windward side, Grace. We still have HPD working on the single vehicle crash on the H3 freeway. It's right inside the Horado Tunnel on the right side. And we got tow trucks also on scene trying to move it off the roadway. For now, traffic barely moving before Like. And meanwhile, over on Like, we got HPD working on a stalled vehicle outside of the Wilson Tunnel off on the right side as well. That is backed up traffic flow before the H3. We're down to about 13 miles per hour as your average speed. You're down to just Pali Highway as your alternate, which thankfully we do have the townbound contraflow open at Castle Junction. So again, for windward drivers, still hold off on the H3 and Like. We got problems there, both affecting the townbound direction. Meanwhile, from East Oahu, traffic not looking too bad on Kalani'ino'ole Highway or through Kaimuki. And in town, traffic not bad from Middle Street. But from the west, we're backed up to the Eva off-ramp and the H2 just above the Waianae exit. Fort Weaver out of Eva Beach, starting from Kolowaka. Good morning, Guy.
Good morning, Lacey. Our satellite's still acting a little bit hinky, but below the satellite, you can see we do have a fair share of windward and Mauka showers. On the Big Island, the showers aren't as pronounced as they were yesterday. A few showers up in the Puna area, Volcano side, and Kailua Kona all up and down the Kohala coast. Things are looking quite dry, although they had some showers just offshore a little while ago. And again, it's damp for East Maui, nothing too significant, but some moderate showers passing through out towards Kipahulu, down into Ke'anai. The rest of Maui County not seeing much, although Molokai is seeing a few light passing showers as well. And it's a little damp here on Oahu. Townside Valley's looking damp, and the showers extending up into central Oahu. And then there are more showers coming into Hawaii Kai in the next hour or so. And on Kauai, they're getting some scattered showers over on the windward areas as well. But again, rainfall totals will remain light to moderate. So these light scattered showers will favor the overnight and early morning hours for the next several days. Leeward side's really not seeing a whole lot of rain when all's said and done. And we're going to see lots of afternoon sunshine. So these cloud buildups in the overnight and early morning hours favoring the windward sides is what we expect all the way into the Easter weekend. No real big changes to the weather until maybe after that. Grace, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Guy. Coming up, if you look up in the sky today, you may see some flying turtles. That's right, airline ANA is offering a new plane for its route between Japan and Hawaii. Not only is there that distinctive cute turtle on the outside, it's now offering couch seating for families. Billy will be live to explain. All All right, thanks a lot, Guy. Coming up, if you look up in the sky today, you may see some flying turtles. That's right, airline ANA is offering a new plane for its route between Japan and Hawaii. Not only is there that distinctive cute turtle on the outside, it's now offering couch seating for families. Billy will be live to explain.